Welcome to another episode of This Is My Opinion. As always, I'm your host Kyle, and today we're gonna chat about just a little tiny bit about a series that I finished. Again, I finish watching or playing things, and I record these videos after a couple of months, so I will let the game or the series to sink in, so I can have like a more thoughtful opinion, not just being on the hype of hate or love. And today's topic, we're gonna chat a little bit about The Last Man on Earth. Okay, a little bit of a side story. I tried to watch The Last Man on Earth, the first season, when they finished the first season. Last Man on Earth, as you can see, you have like 4 seasons, and I really like this series for two things. First of all, this guy, Will Forte, I love this guy because of this movie. This is MacGruber. I love this movie so much. It's so funny that I thought, okay, let's give it a try to his The Last Man on Earth series. And the concept, because the whole concept of The Last Man on Earth, guess what? He was the last man on Earth. And the whole thing is, what do you do if you are the last man on Earth? And I think that's a very, very interesting question to start with because, as you can see, a little bit of spoiler, he is not the last man on Earth. But for like the first episode, hooked me up very, very hard because the first episode is literally him doing every single thing that you can think about being alone, like robbing things, driving recklessly, drinking a lot, looking for hope. And that makes me very, very curious about uh, this series. And as if I'm not mistaken, you can watch all of the seasons on Disney Plus. So that's a plus. And okay, that's my why I started watching The Last Man on Earth. But what is it? This series is this story about knowing yourself and getting better and restipulating a society. Because
So I just got back
here's the
from
trailer,
traveling
like
around
for
the
all
country looking
seasons.
for anyone who might have survived the virus.
Apparently, it's as it SBS on demand free, I guess. But
And it's not all bad. I mean,
it's
in the art
very
world, I could
funny
never live in a house like
the
this.
situations, like he stole like all the those art pieces.
And these are
He's
Hugh
living in a
Hefner's actual
mansion on his
pajamas.
townhouse. He traveled all US marking up saying, oh, come see me on Tucson. I'm living there. I'm the last man on earth on Tucson. And that is the main point why he gathered the other survivors. And I'm not gonna lie, that series, like this guy, Phil, is cringe. I know that's a word that youngies use these days, but he makes me feel uncomfortable because he's such a bad person, especially on the beginning of the series. And
Yeah,
the
I watched them.
biggest concern for me, I love this guy. Again, he is such an amazing actor, Will Forte. But for me, this girl, Kristen Shaw, I hate her so fucking much. I hate her type of humor. I hate her
Okay,
face.
I can make it work on my own.
I'm just being a
Trust
hater.
me.
That's probably just the way that she acts. But for me, that makes me very, very uncomfortable because she's just. Mm, she gets better with the. She and Phil gets better and come along because, again, for Phil, he spent like I think a year or two being alone in the world without nobody, and she met Carol. That's her name, and they start a love. But Carol is an insufferable person. But Phil needs to get rid of, to not get rid of, to get to know her better because again, they are alone. What they gonna do? They have nobody else. And the series goes on, and then you start like seeing new and more people. For example, Todd, love Todd, and you see how they work together and how the band, like the band, kind of jives. It is a fun series to watch. Really like the first season. The second season ish is kind of okay. The third season is mid, and the fourth season, oh my god, that's enough. Even for me saying that, you have a couple of really good episodes between all seasons. The ending sucks because the ending is like a cliffhanger for like a fifth season. But what can we do? The series got canceled, so we completely lost the thing. And I love the this guy. This is like Theo's brother. He was like a spaceman when he comes back and basically change all the dynamic of the group. And it's very emotional. Like you really fell from that guy, and you really understand that even though Theo was quote unquote alone on Earth, he was alone in space, and all the story for this guy is very sad. But again, the ending is a cliffhanger because and you don't have more seasons, but it's still a good ending because make you think about what is gonna happen next. And all the characters they grew a little bit, like all the main cast, because they are the main cast basically. They are on the first season throughout the last one, and all of them grow a little bit. So all of them change, and it's not that series that is stagnated that's supposed to live forever. But you see the changes, and that's very nice to see. The series is very smart with the choices of scenery because they are alone on Earth, but they only live their life like around a house or around like a mall or something close to that. So they you see the emptiness of the world in the very specific places, which I think that was very smart. And again, for me, Phil carries a lot. Like his sense of humor, his faces and everything, especially when he's working together with his brother. It's very good. That thing that I say, if you like funny stories with a little bit of cringe, you just need to survive the cringiness. And Carol, holy fuck, I hate Carol. But besides that, it's a very nice series. So I this is my recommendation. So hopefully you will like The Last Man on Earth too. So just leave in the comments. Let me know if you watched it before. And the most interesting part is the talk that we can do is what do you would do if you are the last man on Earth? I can say it for myself that I will probably be like Phil, like do all the things that I want to do. And if I say that you have no more purpose and no way to continue, that's life, baby. I think that's it. It's good for me. And see you on the next one, I guess. But this shows how sociable humans beings need to do and how broken people can be if you put like a macro lens on their relationships. So I think it's very funny. And let me know your comments down below and see you on the next one. Bye.